Good evening, everybody.
And by that we mean Danny.
We mean Danny. Welcome back to Aviary Attorney. Oh, hold on. Let me just stop this, and then you can watch. Welcome back to Aviary Attorney. So as a recap for last time, we started off going to, I don't remember his name, but it was an inventor, and he had a debt to the doctor that Sparrowson also had a debt to. We tried to get the money from him as some kneecappers, as you will, and he didn't have the money, so instead he was like,
savant.
Lily, just so
Yes?
you know, something I assume it's a fan is blowing right on your mic.
Oh, okay, hang on, let me go turn my fan off.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I shall suffer in silence.
But he was a broke ass bitch. He had no money, so he's like, "Hey, I got this invention. Help me get the last of the parts, and we'll call. I'm sure the doctor will love it." So we stole a copper pot from the museum and got some fishing line, and he made some sort of metal detecting device, essentially. And then we met the croque monsieur. It was actually a crocodile. It was just great. And he was gonna sell some info for a lot of francs. But then Cocorico came on the scene, and he ran away. And Cocorico asked us a question. Are we, did we go by a different name a while back? And we answered yes, just because, allusions, there were allusions to that being the case. And then we futzed around with some other stuff. And eventually we were led to the rebels. They were essentially hiding underground in the Paris catacombs, which is just fantastic. Oh, it's perfect spoopy. So we went down there because Cocorico left us a note saying that he was probably about to die. And we went to the scene of a crime where there was blood. So we followed the blood trail, and it led us to the catacombs, where we were met with a terrible sight. Cocorico tied up amongst the skulls and bones of the dead.
Her
husbando. And essentially at the mercy of the rebels. And we made a valiant attempt to hold a trial for Cocorico to prove that he had not murdered the croque monsieur. But we failed, and Cocorico is dead. And
he went the way of Robespierre.
He did. And towards the end of the trial, we realized, oh shit, we're still in danger. And the leader of the rebels, a woman named Beaumont, gave us an ultimatum. Either we die at their hands, or we serve as attorneys for them in their new republic. We were willing to go down with the ship and kill. Sparrowson was not about that. And he interjected on our behalf, and we are now in the employ of the rebels, I guess. And that's where we left off. So, Act 4, the final act. Let's
And if any
continue.
of you guys missed it, other than this, and you want to see it live, we will be uploading the archives to YouTube.
Yep, the archives are on my YouTube page, and I am slowly uploading all of the a cut down version of the entire playthrough, and that's on YouTube as well. So you can watch it from start to finish once all the episodes are uploaded.
We will try to give notifications of YouTube uploads on the Discord.
So let's continue.
You can come out now, brother. How did it go? Better than we ever hoped for. The rooster is dead, and the madame has tasted her first blood.
You know what? I was thinking about this last night, or the night before, and I had a feeling that it was fucking the brother that actually killed the Croque Monsieur to frame Cocorico.
Oh, I'm sure.
I bet you that the note that was left with Cocorico wasn't Vicerte, and it was this guy instead.
It was probably from him, not Valerte. Amazing. Completely worth getting shot for. A meddlesome falcon tried to disrupt the execution. Falcon? Really? That tenuous wretch. Don't worry. He floundered and bumbled around hopelessly. The madame thinks that he's of some use, but really he's as good as dead. This is marvelous. Every piece is falling into place. Our dream will be a reality in no time. To reason, brother. To reason.
Fraternité. Okay. Act 4C.
There's A, B, and C. So this is the
the third ending. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Fontaine. Everybody's very quiet. Yes. So Fontaine and Piero were part of the rebels, and they were there at the little trial, and now they have escorted us, I think, to, it looks like the tavern, where they're just keeping an eye on us to make sure that we don't do anything stupid.
Well, I will give this. Piero is a dumb shit, and Fontaine is actually very reasonable.
Yes.
He was actually pretty much on our side.
Well, I hope you don't harbor too much hate for the madame. Well, I know that the rooster was your friend, but the madame does what she does for the good of France.
Oh boy, this is awkward.
It is a bit. Perhaps a round of drinks are in order. After all, this is a tavern. What do you two say? I mean, personally, I need a fucking drink after watching Cocorico get murdered.
Yeah, after you watch your husband Cockerel get murdered.
I'd take a wine. Make sure it's a stiff one.
I'll take 2.
Very well. Piero, fetch our guests some drinks. It's your round.
My round? No way, it's your turn.
Turns don't matter. You still owe me for that omelet I generously paid for last Friday.
Well, yeah, but you owe me for that coffee on Tuesday.
Okay, so that's 30 cents of coffee deducted from a 60-cent omelet, plus the 25-cent peanuts you swiped from my pantry.
Hold up. I ain't so good at mental arithmetic.
Listen, Sparrowson, you need to go.
Oh?
Yes, I'll create a distraction. You head straight for the back door.
Is that such a good idea?
If we both stick around, we could both end up dead as soon as we roll that lioness the wrong way. If we both run, these two will probably shoot us in the backs. So the way I see it, one of us running is the most viable option.
Falcon?
Don't argue. Once you're out, find Valiati and tell him what you've seen.
Okay.
So it's agreed. You get this round, and I'll owe you 2 cents.
Yep, and I'll hold you to them 2 cents. Be right back. Don't you two move or nothing.
He'll hold me to 2 cents? That's Piero's such a miser. Anyway, I don't feel like sitting in silence. Let's talk to pass the time.
You can distract the shit out of him with a gun question.
Yeah, I can. Fontaine, I have a gun question. A gun question? Do go on.
I would ask him about flintlock or percussion caps.
Okay. What's better, flintlock or percussion cap ignition systems? What a delightful technical question. But I'm afraid there's no dispute here. Percussion caps are the future, hands down. You see, flintlocks are unreliable. A light little drizzle and the ignition system no longer functions. The gun becomes worthless. But a percussion cap will always work, as long as it's built correctly and as long as the gun has enough gunpowder. Well, I suppose there is a matter of material cost. How much does a brass cap cost compared to flint and steel? It's a little pricier, I think.
Alright, I brought the drinks. One for me, one for you, and one for... Hey, where's the little one?
The little one? Oh, he's right. Oh, merde. I lost him.
You lost him? How did you lose him? I was gone for 2 minutes.
I think I dropped the ball on this one.
I'll say, the madame's gonna string us up for sure. Actually, we should make up a cover story. We can't let her find out about this.
You can't let me find out about what? Ooh. Do we throw him under the bus?
Ooh. What do you guys think? Do it, Danny's so savage.
They did. I mean, it wasn't them, but they did kill Cocorico.
They
make
did
them suffer.
For.
Make them suffer. Okay.
All right, that's 2 votes to turn them in.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum over here weren't paying attention, and let Sparrowson walk away casually. Madame.
We cannot explain.
I swear, I give you 2 bozos one damn job. It doesn't matter. That little bird was dispensable for our plans, but Falcon isn't. What's important is that he's still here. Madame, if Sparrowson runs to the police, then both this location and the sleeping city are compromised. We should keep this meeting brief. Agreed. Falcon, let me quickly fill you in. As you probably know, we are planning to form a protest. An enormous protest on the 14th of this month. We intend to draw a massive crowd at the Place de la Concorde, and then we shall march across the Thierry's garden. A march across... God, where did my French accent go? A march across the Aries? You intend to storm the Louvre? No, the Palais Royal. That's where the king and the prime minister will be residing. I would like it to go peacefully, but peaceful uprisings have a habit of turning violent, don't they? Exactly. And we can't let the leaders of this country escape amidst the chaos. They must be tried for their crimes against the French people. On that note, I want you to lead the prosecution. You want me to prosecute the King of France? The King and the Prime Minister, they are both responsible for the rampant inequalities that plagues this country. On the day of the revolution, we will drag both of those overpaid bourgeois onto the streets, and you shall prosecute them then and there. I think I understand. Prosecuting the pair for crimes against humanity, I suppose. It could certainly be done. If I were to interview a lot of citizens, gather a lot of evidence, file some paperwork, I could probably prepare a case in around 2 months. We don't have the luxury of time. Use your ingenuity on the day, just like you did in the catacombs. You can't be serious. There is no alternative. The wheels of the revolution are already turning, and the revolution will ignite in under a week. The question on my mind is, what do we do with you until then? Lily?
Sorry. You can leave him with us, ma'am. We'll keep a good eye on him.
After seeing this atrocious job you do guarding the little bird, I think not. I'll just have to guard you myself, Falcon. You shall spend this week at my side while I complete our preparations. At your side? All day and night? Absolutely. I am not going to let you out of my sight for 1 minute.
Yandere.
That seems excessive. You can trust me, madame. No, I can't. You've promised to help me, but I know that you don't actually believe in the cause of the Second Republic. If I give you one grain of freedom, you will undoubtedly flee. She ain't wrong. This meeting is over.
Nah, she's got it.
Come along, Falcon. Wait, we have options on
there's
where to
only
go?
4 days.
The
Monu seems to be the urgent one.
Yep. What's the Le Menu? Ah, yes.
And then, while we were sitting in the tavern, Falcon gave me the opportunity to escape. He created a distraction and I sneaked away and went straight to the police. Then you called a meeting and, well, here I am. So, yeah, that's the whole story.
I see. So Severin Cocorico died at the hands of the rebels.
That's right.
Falcon revealed his true colors as a traitor.
A traitor? No, that's not right, Inspector. Falcone is not a rebel. He's just playing along so he can save his own life.
Don't be so naive, Sparrowson. Put the puzzle pieces together. Falcone willingly leapt into the lion's den for the specific purpose of siding with the rebels. He let you escape because he could see that you were truly sympathetic to the rebel cause.
That does not make sense at all. Falcone never showed a rebellious streak.
Tell me, Sparrowson, what do you know of Falcone's past?
Not a lot. He's a private person.
Has he ever told you what he did during the July Revolution? Before he changed his name?
Before he... No, he hasn't told me anything, really.
Sparrowson, let me tell you about the man they call the Viridian Killer.
Oh, lore.
I mean, can I hear about the Viridian Killer, please? Alright, well...
I'm sure it will be revealed to us in time.
I think we should either go to Le Halles or the Tuileries.
Let's go to Le Halles.
Okay, that's where we'll go.
Yeah.
Le Halles, huh? Let me guess. You have a weapons supplier here around here. Somewhere around here. Or maybe this is where you plan on meeting an informant. A government defector? It is as good a meeting spot as any. Actually, I am here for groceries. There's no need for that look. You think that just because I'm a gun-toting rebel, I don't need to buy food? Oh, it's her! Well, if this isn't Sultan and Little Gumbad, you're glowing every time I see you.
You were Sultan.
Yes. Yeah. Ma'am, you have to hear this. Something big went down here yesterday.
Banned.
Thank you. This is your line.
Sorry, I gotta get out of the...
Yep.
The band thing. Okay. Thank you for being patient and understanding. We do not tolerate this bullfuckery on our channel.
A policeman! A nasty, ugly policeman!
Let me guess. He was bullying people into revealing secrets on the whereabouts of the revolutionaries. Well, that's how it started, ma'am. Same old bullying tactics. He was pushing around this old beggar rat who hangs around the market sometimes. But then, when the rat wasn't speaking up, the policeman drew his gun and shot him. The policeman shot the beggar? Just like that? Yep. But then the coward cop went and ran before we could turn on him. I find this difficult to believe. The policeman wouldn't openly shoot the beggar without just cause. Open your eyes, Falcon. This is the regime us Parisians live under. We are ignored by the government, oppressed by the police, and hanged by the courts. Why do you think I'm fighting so hard to make a change? We can't put up with this sort of bullying. No, this can't be right. Something has to be missing from Sultan's story. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions, madame? Sure, ask away. Her accent has changed like 3 times over the course of this playthrough.
Because we go so long without seeing her that we forget what her accent was.
Yeah. Make it quick, Falcon. What did the policeman look like? What does this policeman look like? Well, I didn't get a good look, but...
He was tall and ugly and mean looking and he had one eye.
One eye? Yep, he had one of them pirate patches. There's no way. Ring any bells, Falcon? I know a man who fits the description, but it simply couldn't be him. He's a better individual, but he's morally righteous. I can't imagine him shooting an innocent person so recklessly. Don't let your bias towards the justice system affect your judgment, Falcon. If you think you know who did this, then please, name and shame him. I think I should bite my tongue until I'm a little more certain.
Did you want to know anything else, monsieur?
Who was the rat? Just who was this big ol' rat?
I didn't really know him well, monsieur. None of us did. He was kind of a loner who hanged around asking for scraps of food and cents. I don't even know his name.
That's so sad. Did he have no family? No means of support? Falcon, do you have any idea how many beggars there are on the streets of Paris? How many people go hungry? How many people are forced to turn to crime? I am well aware, madame. I'm asking these questions to see if there was perhaps some reason why that particular rat was killed. But no, it appears that this was just the loss of one unnamed beggar rat among many. It's tragic.
That it is, monsieur. Is there any other way I can help?
If a policeman did shoot an innocent person, then there will surely be an investigation. Ha! Your naivete knows no bounds, Falcon. You think the police care if one of their own is under control?
Actually, there was one bloke asking around, but I don't think he was a policeman.
Oh, go on, madame.
Well, he was this charming fox.
Renard. A friend of yours, Falcon? Something like that. We should probably pay him a visit to see what he's up to. Pay him a visit? I suppose we could set aside a little time.
Did you want something else?
That's all, madame. Thank you for all your help.
No problem. Anything to help Ma'am Beaumont.
We'll try to get to the bottom of this, Sultan. Just make sure to stay safe when the revolution starts. Stay inside. Keep Gambade safe.
Of course, ma'am. You stay safe yourself, you hear?
Okay. So now...
Yeah, let's go see Renard.
Renard, yeah, I agree.
Visitors, Monsieur Lopez. Visitors.
Really, Falcon? What do you hope to accomplish in this sleazy back alley establishment? Sleazy? Madame, my back alley office is perhaps a little cluttered and eclectic, but I resent the accusation of sleaze.
Oh, I think you're cutting in and out a little bit, May.
Oh, am I?
You were a bit when Renard was talking.
Oh, dear. It might have been because I was a little quiet. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I should do the introductions. Monsieur Lopez, this is Madame Beaumont, a friend of mine. Madame, this is Renard Lopez, private investigator, at your service. It is a pleasure to meet you, madame. Ah, how stoic. I'm sure you have some pressing question to ask, Falcon. But before we get started, there is something I must tell you. Monsieur Spelson dropped by earlier. He informed me of your situation. Spelson? Is he all right? Oh, yes. He's now working with Inspector Volerti, attempting to unravel the rebel plot. Just as I thought, it appears that your lackey has solidified his position as a traitor to the Second Republic, Falcon. Perhaps not. Spelson doesn't strike me as a person who sides with any ideology. But you know, he asked me the most peculiar question. Would you like to know what it was? Of course. Such information is quite valuable. It would cost, say, 30 francs.
What do we have in our wallet?
Are you fucking serious right now?
He's a sleazy fox. Of course he always wants to be paid.
honestly,
What's
I
your
didn't
what?
think he was all that sleazy. But I mean, yeah, we got the money. We can pay it.
We got the money, and it's the last chapter.
Yeah. Yeah,
We can't take it to the grave with us.
I know how this works. Here's your money, monsieur. Very good. So, on to the question. Sparrowson asked if you were the Viridian Killer. The one responsible for the random bombings during the July Revolution 18 years ago. Why on earth would he ask that? Perhaps the inspector had been telling him stories. So what did you tell him? The truth, of course. That is, that I have no idea who the Viridian Killer is, but that I knew it couldn't possibly be Falcon. Oh? And how do you know that I am not the Viridian Killer? Falcon, please. You're a semi-drunk, bumbling oaf, not a ruthless killer. Anyway, I've started my own investigation into the Viridian Killer. It's fascinating stuff. Apparently, he was seen in multiple places at once, which leads some to believe that he was actually more than one person. Huh. And do you know why they call him, or should I say them, the Viridian Killer? Viridian is a greenish color, isn't it? No, I don't have a clue. Crimson Killer would be a much cooler name. It appears that no one knows the origins of the name, which leads me to suspect that he, or indeed they, chose their own name. This is all fascinating, truly fascinating, but perhaps we can return to the conversation of why we're here. Of course. Monsieur Lopez, we heard that you were investigating the murder at Le Havre. Also, just as a side note, this entire time I have suspected that Valerti is the Viridian Killer.
I'm wondering, yeah, because now that we
who
know
else
it's
is it
not
gonna be?
likely Falcon, who else could it be?
Yeah. I was. That victim was a friend of Marseille's.
More of a acquaintance, actually.
Well, we want to know if you managed to uncover anything. Did you find any leads? Any juicy clues? Not as such. It's quite a peculiar case. Did you hear that the murderer wore an eye patch? I did. You know what that implies, don't you, Falcon? You only know of one police officer, or indeed one person, who wears an eye patch.
Okay, he can't be the only person in all of France that wears an eye patch.
I mean, no, but... The inspector. But that can't be right. You wouldn't describe him as a murderous man, would you, Monsieur Lopez? Murderous? I don't know. He's certainly passionate about finding the Viridian Killer. Who's to say that he wouldn't kill in the pursuit of his arch-enemy? Falcon, I want to solve this mystery as much as you do, but time is pressing and we have other matters to attend to. We must take our leave. Understood. Until next time, Monsieur Lopez. Goodbye, and good luck, Monsieur Falcon. It was a pleasure meeting you, Madame.
Monsieur Lopez? That lioness looked pretty angry. Is this revolution going to end in blood, Monsieur Lopez? Just like in 1830?
Don't know. Oh gosh, it's Saturday already. My gosh. Okay, so...
Yeah, we have 2 days left.
So, the garden or the royalists, or, well, the Palais de Royal. What do you think, chat? Where should we go? I'm not sure if we have time for both. The garden? Okay, we'll go to the garden.
Let's go in the garden.
Let me think. So, it takes 10 minutes to walk from the Palace de la Concorde to this very spot. And the Palace Royal lies 5 minutes north of here. But the crowd will be fairly large and slow. It may take twice, maybe 3 times as long to make the move. Having a logistics problem, madame? Perhaps. The plan is to walk the crowd from here through Aviary to the Palais Royal. But if we take too long to pass through Aviary, the police will trap us in. We could be flanked and slaughtered. That is quite an issue. Why not just go around? I mean, it would take longer, but they wouldn't be able to pen them in.
Yeah, and you wouldn't be so visible.
Why not just go around to the alleys? There's a nice wide main road that leads straight to the palace front door. You can avoid the gardens entirely. Marching across the gardens makes for a better political statement. But I can't fault your reasoning. Going around would diminish our chances of being stopped and trapped. I'll pass the idea along to Pierre and see what he has to say. He's the one in charge of leading the crowds, after all.
Why do you make these decisions?
That bird-brain parrot would probably just shoot the idea down, right? Probably, but I appreciate your input. I don't know if you genuinely want to help, or if you're just telling me what I want to hear out of fear, but thank you, Falcon. It's no problem, madame. For the Second Republic, right? Right, for the Second Republic. Alright, okay, so maybe we do have time?
We have one more day.
Yeah, okay, one more time. Alright. The Palais Royal. Just look at that disgusting den of fat cat bourgeois and hypocritical politicians. The king is probably in there as we speak. Probably sitting in his high chair, stuffing his bloated face with cake and wine while he boasts about being the perfect citizen king. Did you come here just to moan about the king? No, I've come to assess the potential battleground. On the day of the rebellion, I might order Pierre to set up a barricade over there. What do you think? There? Right outside the Palais Royal? Of course. It's the perfect place for a defensive garrison. We can gather furniture from nearby buildings, build a wall, and position rifles to fend off the police. When the time is right, it will serve as the ideal location to launch our assault on the palace. So you weren't just throwing empty words in the tavern. You actually do intend on dragging the king out of the palace through violence. Of course, he will never abdicate on his own volition. It's not as if I want to see bloodshed, Falcon. It's necessary. It's inevitable. I mean, we have to be realistic. There is no way to bring change to a country without using violence, is there? It's idealistic, but I think that is the way of Falcon.
Yeah.
I think there are ways. People look back on the violent moments of history, the executions, the wars, the bloody revolutions. But who's to say that a country could not be overturned just through the chance of the people? A pacifist revolution? Interesting. I would love for such a thing to be possible. Maybe. Maybe it would be better to avoid building the barricades. At least until it's clear that violence is inevitable. That's good. That's a good compromise, madame. Okay, it is time for the revolution!
Yes. Meeting at the Pont d'Arc.
This is it, Falcon. This is the day we make our stand. Everything is coming together. As we speak, Fontaine is gathering the protesters at the Palace de la Concorde.
Oh, thank God, the competent one.
Piero is making preparations to build and arm a barricade near the Palais de Royal, just as a precaution, you understand. The only question remains is, are you ready? No, but we're gonna do it anyway. To be perfectly honest, no, I'm not ready at all. You want me to prosecute the king and prime minister if and when you drag them from the palace, right? Well, I've had no time to prepare. I have no evidence on hand. This whole trial is going to be one big fiasco. You're too fixated on the formalities, Falcon. This revolution will succeed, and those in power will see justice. That's all that matters. But, madame, come, let us see how the protest is going.
Falcon and Beaumont arrive at the Place de la Concorde. The air is thick with the chants, shouts, and cheers of 100 protesters. A line of mounted soldiers stand shoulder to shoulder outside the entrance of Tuileries.
This is amazing. I had no idea the Second Republic had this many supporters. But of course, you didn't think that we were just a few animals huddling in a cave, did you? The desire for revolution runs deep in this city.
Everything's in a place. The Palais Royal, ma'am. Just to say the word, and we'll set up the biggest barricade you've ever seen. Then we're gonna storm the building and drag that cocky king out of his chair.
There's been a change of plan. We're still going to protest, but we're going to do it peacefully. No firing from behind the barricades, no violence, no capturing the king or prime minister.
Madame, are you feeling all right?
Quite all right, thank you.
But what of your desire for a better France? You cannot achieve that without bloodshed.
We can certainly try. Falcon convinced me.
Falcon.
Pacifism seems like the Christian approach, wouldn't you say, Fire? Gotcha there, bitch!
I see. So that's how it is. Excuse me, madame.
Uh-huh. I think the Flyer disapproves of the new strategy. It probably thinks I've gone soft, and maybe I have. But I'm not deviating from this path, even if each and every rebel leaves my side.
Oh, don't worry, ma'am. You aren't alone.
We are not here for the violence, madame. As long as you strive for a better France, we'll always stand with you.
I do like Fontaine. He is loyal.
Mm-hmm.
He's a dog, I guess.
How much you want to bet this little scene is going to be about them assassinating the king?
Probably.
And then blaming somebody else.
Oh, yeah, that's their goal. The damn thing's opened up again. What's the news, brother? Is everything in place? We have a little problem. The mademoiselle refuses to use violence. She's turned timid. Turned timid? How? Well, it appears that the lawyer Falcon is something of a lion tamer. JJ Falcon, that bird is proving to be more trouble than the rooster, I swear. Brother, listen. If there is no violence, then there will be no power gap. One leader will just peacefully replace another. We need chaos for our plan to work. Guess I'll have to follow through with our contingency strategy. I'll find the victim, you find the suspect.
Or you know what? Maybe these guys were the Viridian killers, now that I think about it.
It's possible.
It makes sense if there was more than one.
Yeah. Not sure where the green color comes in.
I don't know.
Don't push yourself, brother. You are still injured. And I agree with Danny. I'd like him to just fucking bleed to death already.
Look at those scum. Feral vermin, a lot of them. Mark my words, Sparrowson. Every one of these petulant dissenters will take the first opportunity to turn aggressive. They lust for violence.
They don't look too violent to me.
Trust me, this is just how the crowd looked before the July Revolution. It only takes one crazed individual, and the entire crowd will explode into a frenzy.
Hey, it's you!
Friar, it's good to see you again.
No time for pleasantries, Inspector. You're needed urgently on the Place de la Concorde.
Me? Why not ask one of the officers on active guard duty?
There's no time to explain. Any minute now. Ah, do you hear that gunshot? It's already begun. Come on, Inspector. We must make haste. Inspector, I really don't think you should be trusting this friar. He's a two-faced wolf.
Friar Remus has provided me with reliable information in the past. I trust his judgment.
But Inspector!
This isn't up for discussion, Sparrowson. I have a duty to uphold.
He's about to get his stupid ass killed.
Stay put. I'll be back in no time at all.
But... What should I do now?
A gunshot. It was nearby too. So the flyer was right. Violence really is an inevitability. We haven't reached that stage yet, madame. I can't afford to take chances. Not now. Piero marches the crowd to the Palais Royal and constructs the barricade.
Yes, ma'am.
Fontaine, Falcon, we're going to find the source of this disturbance.
It came from here, Inspector. Hurry, hurry.
I'm moving as fast as these old legs will... Mon Dieu! A body! This woman must have been the target of the gunshot we just heard. But I don't see a shooter. I think the gunshot came from over here. Inspector? Falcon? Well, I should have known that the Viridian killer would have had a part in this. Inspector, I'm not... What do we have here? A filthy cop and a dead girl.
Madam, thank goodness you're here. I saw the whole thing. This poor innocent mademoiselle was approaching the police line with her hands in the air, when all of a sudden this brute of a police inspector yelled, "Get back, you filthy rebel." He drew his gun and shot the bird point blank through her heart.
What is this nonsense? What are you prattling on about, Friar? Thank you for your input, Remus. It hardly surprises me that a member of the police would be the one to cast the first stone. I think we are being a little rash. Let's just take a breath, examine the situation, and... Wait a moment. You wear an eye patch. You only have one eye, Inspector. How observant. Tell me, were you the policeman who killed the rat at La Haze too? La Haze? What are you talking about? Two is incidents of a one-eyed policeman gunning down an innocent victim. There is no way that is a coincidence. What we have here is a filthy, corrupt individual who takes pleasure in oppressing the common citizen. Am I right, Inspector? I really shouldn't be surprised that a stupid rebel makes stupid assumptions that comes to stupid conclusions. But open your damned eyes, mademoiselle. I'm not the assailant here.
He doesn't have arms to pull a gun.
Don't call me mademoiselle, or stupid for that matter. Your guilt is plain to see. Given the circumstances, I ought to judge and execute you right here and now. Falcon, don't stand there gawking. Vouch for me. Madame, I know this man. His name is Inspector Voletti. He is ruthlessly law-abiding. So much so that I can't envision him shooting a man without just cause. Oh, shut up, Falcon. I'm done with your idealism. I listened to you. I took your words to heart about avoiding violence, and now a girl is dead. Well, I'm done taking chances. Remus, help me escort this invalid to Pierre's barricade. I'll decide his fate there.
With pleasure, madame.
He has no hands to fire a gun.
How could he fire a gun? He has no arms.
With his beak?
Come along, Inspector.
Fontaine, Falcon, deal with the corpse. Meet us at the barricade when you're done. There's no way that this was the work of the police. You know what, Falcon? I think you might be right. An isolated gunshot? This far away from the police line? It doesn't make any sense at all. But that's rebellions for you. They're messy affairs. Sometimes innocents get caught in the crossfire and there's no reason for it. Well, there's no use dawdling. Help me get the corpse off the streets.
He was so close. He was so close to seeing it.
Not yet. I'm going to examine the body first. Examine the body? We agree that this wasn't the work of Inspector Voletti, right? Then there must be some clues on the corpse that point towards what happened. An impromptu coroner's examination, eh? Fine. You have 2 minutes. After that, we're heading to the barricade whether you're done here or not. Where is it? Oh no! We don't have the extractor anymore! Fuck!
They took all of our shit.
Damn it! It would have been so useful here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Only 4.
That said, I want to make sure that we inspect the important stuff first.
Yeah.
Okay, so gunshot wound. This is the bullet wound, right? What can you tell me about it, Fontaine? Well, it looks like the bullet took a fairly straight angle of entry through the mademoiselle's back. The shooter was probably standing right behind the victim. What's the bullet size? You know, its caliber? Let me guess. You're hoping that the caliber of the bullet is different to the caliber of the inspector's gun. That would conveniently get that one-eyed police officer off the hook, wouldn't it? But I'm afraid I can't help you. I couldn't possibly know a bullet's caliber without having a good look at the bullet itself. And as you can plainly see, The bullet is 3 centimeters deep in flesh. So you need to see the bullet itself.
Yeah.
I don't understand why we don't have the device, but okay.
Yeah.
Help me retrieve the bullet, Fontaine. Retrieve? You mean dig it out? I assume you have a little more experience in this area than I do. Well, you're not wrong there. Fine, it'll only take a moment.
Ew. Ew. Bad
Yeah.
noise.
Here you go, 1 used bullet. It looks like a standard lead rifle or pistol ball, but I'm afraid I cannot tell you its caliber. Why is that? The bullet fragmented upon impact, monsieur. I gathered all the pieces, but I cannot assess its diameter with any accuracy. Still, I would guess it was 13 to 17 millimeters. Sorry that I can't be more specific. It's an enormous help. Thank you, monsieur. Alright, well, it's something. Okay, let's...
The handprint, because Voyager doesn't have hands. It doesn't have hands.
Yeah. What's this mark? It almost looks like a handprint made in blood. Probably the mademoiselle's. On her back? I don't think so. It's the handprint of a left hand on the girl's left shoulder. There's no way a person could comfortably reach that spot on their own back. I suppose so, but if the handprint doesn't belong to the girl, then who does it belong to? The murderer. It has to be. The question on my mind is, why is the handprint made in blood? Did the murderer sully their hand on the girl's gunshot wound? Or was they injured prior to the shooting? There's so much to uncover here and no time for a thorough investigation. Right? Okay, so we just
Either
have
her wrist or her face.
Wrist or face. Oh gosh. I don't know. Fuck. Let's do her hands, because they did mention the hand that she supposedly had her hands up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long shot, but maybe this girl is faking her injury. Just for the sake of thoroughness, I really ought to check for a pulse. No, I'm pretty sure she's dead. Right. No, nothing. Okay, good. We can still inspect her face. Great.
Okay.
Everyone's been so fixated on who did this that nobody stopped to ask who this girl was. Well, I don't know, monsieur. Given her clothes, she's probably just another working girl. Just another? I didn't mean to sound glib, but it's true. This one mademoiselle among the thousands who live in Paris. Who was she? Where did she work? Will her family miss her? Well, I don't know. But in the long run, I don't think anybody will care. I care. I can't afford not to. I don't know who this mademoiselle was, but I'm going to see to it that justice is brought about for her death. Oh. Oh, okay, so we could inspect everything. So that's it. I'm so mad that we don't have the extractor, but I guess we never needed it, so...
Yeah, it was only 3 centimeters in. He probably was able to use his pocket knife to pull it out. I mean, even with the extractor, though, it's in fragments.
Yeah.
It's not going to help him.
Yeah. I'm done here. Very good. Let's move this body off the street. Then we must hurry to the Palais Royal. Rest in peace, mademoiselle. I'll see to it that justice is done.
Everything's going just as planned. That madame's probably fuming right now. She'll attack the Palais Royal. The Prime Minister will flee, and then...
Excuse me, monsieur.
What do you want? I'm busy.
Don't you recognize me, monsieur? I know that my disguises are a little more complex than yours. Excuse me. but I assumed you would recognize Prince Juan when you saw him.
You're Prince One?
Indeed, and you're Judge Romulus, the corrupt wolf. I know what you did. You tried to assassinate the king. You shot the croque monsieur. And just moments ago, I saw you murder a maiden at the Place de la Concorde. You truly are a vile individual, aren't you?
Yeah. As if you have any proof of that stuff. I'm out of here.
I also know that you're one half of the Viridian Killer.
On any other day, I would gut you where you stand, Fox. But as it happens, I'm a little busy today.
Oh? The Viridian Killer is too busy to kill me? Is that the truth? Or is it that bullet wound of yours starting to affect your prowess? You must have lost an awful lot of blood.
What to do? Oh, hello, Monsieur Volpes.
Ah, Monsieur Sparrowson. Perfect timing.
Who now? Oh, you're that fledgling. I guess this is what they call being stuck between a rock and a hard place, huh?
Monsieur Sparrowson, be a dear and help me restrain the Viridian Killer.
Is this guy? He's a Viridian killer? He looks more like Judge Romulus to me.
Well, you would be right about that, too.
Wow. So he's two scumbags in one. Alright, then. Ow! Mind the wound. Quit your whining, Your Honor.
Very nice takedown, Monsieur Sparrowson. You may want to check his pockets for weapons. He is something of a notorious killer, after all.
Of course. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, god damn it.
What? Oh, another one? Oh my gosh.
Going to fucking jail, Greg.
You go to jail!
We do not play these fucking games. 2 in one fucking night. Oy.
We must be doing something right.
I will ban them as quickly as they come up. Go fuck yourselves. Okay. Aha! Here we are.
A pistol. Probably the one used to kill the maiden, I suspect. What else can you find, Monsieur Sparrowson?
Ah, is this an eye patch? Weird. What would a wolf want with an eye patch?
Oh no. This is bad. Very bad indeed.
I don't get it. What's wrong with an eye patch?
There's no time to explain. Marseille!
What is it, Monsieur Volpes? What is it?
Take this eye patch to J.J. Falcon. If my fears are correct, he'll be somewhere around the Palais Royal right now. Tell him that this belongs to Remus's brother. Hurry now.
Right away, Monsieur Volpes! Right away!
I must go too. I need to find the other half of the Viridian Killer pair before something terrible happens.
Wait, Monsieur Volpes, what am I supposed to do with this guy?
You have his gun, don't you? March that wolf to the nearest police station and collect your reward for capturing Judge Romulus.
Go pay off our medical debt. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah! Sparrowson the bounty hunter.
Okay. Museum thief and bounty hunter. What a strange day.
Okay, it is break time, so we will be back in 5, everybody.
Okie dokie.
Hello. I'm back. Ooh, Danny.
I'm back too.
You are rich. Rich
I know.
beyond your wildest dreams. And all you had to do
Yeah,
was
I
sit
know.
through a couple of streams, huh?
She can purchase so many loud
So many
memes
sound,
now.
yeah, so many sound alerts and stuff. Okay, back to the game. I feel like we're coming up on the end of this game. Hopefully, we will be able to finish it tonight. We'll see.
Yes.
That would be
Okay,
great.
narrator time.
Yes.
Outside the Palais Royal, the rebels have constructed a makeshift barricade out of furniture, branches, rocks, and anything else they can find. From behind the wall, the rebels taunt the police and royal guards with chants.
I'm glowing impatient, Big. Confess your crimes. I have nothing to confess, you filthy rebel. You and all your rebel friends, however, should confess to 1,000 counts of treason and public disorder. I will see each and every one of you hanged for your flagrant disregard of the law. Your stubborn attitude is disgusting. A few days ago, you were seen at La Havre. Witnesses saw you murder a beggar in cold blood. Today, a friar has testified to seeing you murder a girl, again completely unprovoked. I don't know why you continue to plead your innocence. But it doesn't matter. I don't need a confession to know that you're a killer. Madame Beaumont, stop! The inspector didn't shoot that mademoiselle. Keep your big claws, Falcon. I'm done listening to your suggestions. This policeman is as guilty as every other monster in our decrepit justice system. It is my duty to execute him. Madame, Falcon has uncovered some pretty convincing evidence. I would recommend that you hear him out. Please, just give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes and I can convince you of this inspector's innocence. 5 minutes is precious in a time like this. I can't afford it. What if you're wrong? Are you willing to see another dead innocent? Thank you, madame. Having my life saved by the Viridian killer. How humiliating. Quiet, Pig. Your life is mine until I say otherwise. Okay, so, first of all, let's recap on what Friar Remus had to say. Wait, where is that friar? He's a key witness to this crime.
He escaped as soon as he dropped off the inspector. Said he had some business to attend to.
Business? Beck? Oh, who is this guy? Oh, this poor man.
I'll do him, because he's probably not going to last very long.
Man, oh man, those barricades are looking pretty scary.
Oh, I love this voice. It's great.
But I mustn't fear, for I am a brave duck.
That's right, Beck. You're a very brave duck.
At least you will be for a very short amount of time.
I am the great Officer Beck. Handsome, intelligent, strong, truly a fearless hero who will be remembered for...
Oh, no.
Hello, officer.
Oh, you scared me, Monsieur. A monk.
Friar, actually. Friar Remus. Listen, officer, I have something of great importance to tell you. I was just passing by the rebel camp, and I overheard a conversation.
Oh, this sounds good. You'll go on.
They said they were going to launch assault pretty soon, and when they do, they're going to rain hellfire on the palace.
Oh no, this is what I feared. What'll we do?
It's simple, officer. As soon as you hear the first gunshot, you need to retaliate. Hit them with everything you've got. Every cannon, every rifle, every piece of artillery. Don't leave a single piece of the barricade remaining. That is the only way you can be sure to survive.
Ah, total annihilation. I like it. But Friar, I'm confused. Aren't you a Christian?
Yes. So what?
I don't know. It just, this idea of yours doesn't seem very Christian.
Ah, I see. You think this is a moral issue? Let me tell you a secret, my dearest ducky friend. There is no God. No overarching morality or higher plan. No heaven to save the righteous, or hell to punish the sinners. There is only you, your artillery, and 10,000 rebels who want to dine on Peking duck tonight. Understand?
That's an awful lot to take in.
Then let me simplify. It's you or them.
It's me or them.
Forget about the fire, Falcon. We all remember what he had to say. Present your case based on what you can recall. Okay, I will. But you may want to wipe that mouse off your shoulder first. Sorry, wipe what? Oh, it's you, Marseille.
Monsieur Falcon! Monsieur Falcon! Special delivery from Renard Vaubiz!
Thank you, Marseille. What is this?
It's an eye patch. It was found in Remus's brother's clothing.
Remus's brothers. Is this an eye patch belonging to Judge Romulus? That's interesting. Where is Romulus?
There's no time, monsieur. Just take it. Take it. I have to run, monsieur, but you have to do your best. Monsieur Vaubiz and Sparrowson believe in you.
Sparrowson? You've seen Sparrowson? How is he?
There's no time, monsieur. Good luck.
Are you quite done, Falcon? Very much so. Let's begin this trial. Okay, so let's remember what the fire said. Mademoiselle was approaching the police line with hands in the air. All of a sudden, the brute of a police inspector yelled, "Get back!" Then he drew his gun, shot the bird point blank through the chest.
So, for one, she was not approaching the police line, and she was shot in the back. So, I mean,
Yeah.
let's go with the point blank through the chest.
This one's easy,
Because,
so yeah.
Yeah, that's easy.
Friar Remus claims that the girl was shot point blank in the chest. The girl was clearly shot in the back. I know, I remember seeing the bullet wound for myself. But that's quite the glaring inaccuracy in the wolf's testimony. It is an inaccuracy, but it is an irrelevant inaccuracy. Does it really matter if the girl was shot from the front or the back? Either way, a girl died at this pig's hands.
It does matter.
It does matter. If the girl was shot from the front, then this might indicate a police confrontation turned ugly. But if she was shot in the back, then what? This could indicate that someone targeted and assassinated her before she could even react. That doesn't paint the inspector in a particularly flattering light, Falcon. Madame, you are missing the point. A shot through the back breaks the currently established narrative. The girl was targeted and murdered in a stealthy professional attack. Therefore, this was not an ordinary police confrontation. You've made an assumption, Falcon. You've assumed that just because the girl was shot in the back, she must have been steadily killed. There are other possibilities. Perhaps the girl was scared by the police, started running away, and was shot in the back as she fled. That scenario isn't possible. If the girl were running away, she would have been at least a couple of steps away from the killer at the time of the shooting, right? Right. But I know that the killer was standing right behind the victim. They were less than 1 meter apart when the gun was fired. They were standing that close. How could you possibly know that, Falcon?
The handprint. He was touching her.
We saw a bloody handprint on the girl's shoulder. What do you make of that, madame? Well, I assume any bloody stain would belong to the victim. A mark made with the girl's dying breath, perhaps. No, it was the print of a left hand on the girl's left shoulder, near her upper back. The angle and positioning of the print indicate that it could only have been caused by another person. That's why I am so certain that the killer was right behind the girl at the time of the attack. I see. That's quite a theory. But Falcon, you've left an important question unanswered. Why was the handprint bloody? The print was made with the victim's blood, yes? So it can't possibly have been made prior to the shooting. The killer must have wiped his hands on the girl's clothing after she had already died. And if that's the case, then my suggested scenario is still possible. The girl may have been running from the police when she was shot. No, I'm still trying to work out the details, but I know that the print was made prior to the shooting. Maybe the shooter was injured and his hand was already covered in blood. You talked big about breaking the established narrative, and now you present me with that baseless drivel. Well, where do we go from here? How does this handprint nonsense really affect the situation?
Valerty has no hands! Valerty has no hands! Why does no one talk about this?
Do you find something funny about this situation, Inspector?
I do. This whole trial is patently absurd. It's an animal court through and through. But there was something particularly funny about that last exchange. You were so focused on when and how this handprint was made that you missed the larger issue. I don't have a left hand, you idiots! I couldn't have possibly left that mark.
Oh, right, of course. Well, madame, what do you say to that? Maybe the hand came from an accomplice. Or maybe it had nothing to do with the incident. Or it feels good to see someone else speculating wildly for a change. Okay, fine. I don't have a solid explanation. I must concede that it's possible, maybe even likely, that the person who left that mark was the murderer. Therefore, as much as it pains me to say it, I must concede that the inspector probably did not shoot the girl. So, that's it. The inspector is off the hook. No, there's still the matter of the incident at La Halle's.
What incident is this? I know nothing about it.
Ha! As if you don't know. A burglar was shot and killed in La Halle's a few days ago. The attacker was described as a scowling police officer who wore an eye patch. Sound familiar to you? Go on, Falcon. Explain the pig out of this one. Until 5 minutes ago, I was at a loss. But I was recently presented with a piece of evidence that makes the answer all too clear. This was a false flag operation. False flag? Explain yourself, Falcon. Madame, what do you know about Remus's twin brother, the man known as Romulus? Not much, only that he was forced to flee the country by our oppressive government around a month ago. That's a half-truth, madame. You see, it
It is correct that Romulus is being hunted by the police, but I've had the suspicions that the wolf was lurking in Paris itself, although I never managed to find definitive proof of this. Anyway, it turns out that my suspicion was well founded. He was recently apprehended, I think. You think? I don't know the details, but it doesn't matter. What's important is that a reliable friend found this on Romulus's person just moments ago. An eye patch. Romulus has perfect vision. Why would he need something like this? There is only one plausible explanation. It is part of a disguise. Something to conceal his identity and make him appear as someone else. A disguise? You're saying that Romulus shot the bigger lad just to frame this police inspector? Exactly, madame. It's no coincidence that Friar Remus happened to find the very same inspector just as another murder occurred today. So, Remus was in on it too. Two wolves working together to make this policeman look like a murderer. But why? Why would they do that? To rile you up, madame. To make you lust for violence. And if your actions today are anything to go by, I would say that they succeeded. Damn, I've been so stupid! How did I let myself get so misled by a couple of wolves? This trial is over. Go, Inspector, you're free. It's about time.
You're just letting him walk, ma'am?
Of course, it would be criminal to confine an innocent man any longer than necessary, even if the man is a bitter, stubborn pig. Procure!
It's not a crime to be a pig.
No, it is not. Not in this world. Yes?
I don't understand you. You're stupid, you're reckless, but you fought big and talent for my freedom. I'm starting to suspect that you really aren't the Viridian killer at all.
Oh my god, Valerti, you're so stupid.
It certainly took a long time to pass that fact through your thick skull. Inspector, if you're still hunting for that villain, maybe you should speak with Bernard Volpez. When this is all over, I mean. I hear he's been doing some research into the Viridian killer. Maybe he knows something.
Maybe I will. Madame, it appears that your gang of rebel filth don't intend on assaulting the palace anytime soon. I'll relay that information to the artillerymen. Maybe we could keep a peaceful standoff going until this blows over.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All of you, stay out of trouble.
So, what happens now, ma'am?
We are going to continue our protest peacefully. We're going to stand here, chanting and shouting until the Prime Minister and the King both step down out of sheer humiliation. It might take days, weeks, but if we manage to change this country without one more person being harmed, then... Well, look who returned.
Madam, I just saw the police inspector strolling out of here unharmed. Why did you let him go?
That's simple, Remus. We all had a discussion. And we came to the conclusion that I had been misled by a couple of wolves.
Oh?
How many lies have you fed me, Friar? Just how much damage have you done to further your own goals? Did you help your brother kill the beggar rat in LA House? Did you watch the girl die by the Place de la Concorde? Now that I think about it, even the Croque Monsieur's death was surrounded by details that made little sense. I don't know what to think anymore.
You know, at least the guy's a scumbag, at least, ma'am. I say shoot him.
Pierre's right. We won't judge you for killing this man, madame.
It's the least I deserve for my sins. Go ahead, madame. What are you waiting for? Pull the trigger. Do it.
Falcon, you have proven yourself as having clear judgment. What do you say?
Don't shoot him.
Yeah, don't fucking do it!
Don't
Don't fucking
shoot
do
him.
it!
The
Madame,
gunshot.
you know what the right thing to do is. Show us what kind of leader you wish to be. You're right. I said that this will be a bloodless revolution, and I can't make any exceptions. Not even for a monster like this wolf.
Wow, this is amazing. Completely unprecedented. You've buckled all of my expectations, avoided every temptation, and opted for an option that shouldn't even exist. Well done, madame. Well done, Falcon. You have demonstrated the power of pacifism in its purest form. But unfortunately for both of you, I'm no pacifist.
Everyone, get down! I bet he just offed himself. Yeah.
Oh,
Suicide.
shooting myself in the head. What a loony!
Hardly a surprise that the wolf would be too cowardly to face a real punishment. This isn't right. It's not the solution I wanted either, Falcon. But I can't say I'll mourn the friar's death. No, that's not what I meant. I meant that it doesn't make sense for him to kill himself so abruptly. Yeah. And that comment of his, it was almost like, I think we need to get out of here. All of us, right now. Falcon, what are you talking about?
We gotta go. We gotta go now.
Ah, that was a gunshot. Really close, too. I can't afford to hesitate. It's me or them.
Officer, hold your fire!
No way, I can't afford to take chances. It's me or them.
Come on, Beck.
It's
No!
me or them. Fire every cannon!
Oh God! Oh shit!
They're all humans.
No, they're animals.
Oh, these are animals. Okay.
Yeah.
Some of the scenes they look
Some
like
of them,
humans.
yeah, some of them they look like humans. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, that did escalate quickly.
Pierrot, Fontaine, hello, anyone? I'm here, madame. Falcon, of all the people, I think I made a mistake, Falcon. Where did I go wrong? Was it when I lost my temper over seeing that dead girl? Or was it earlier when I saw that prosecutor? Or was it earlier still when I first listened to that monstrous file in the first place? I've made a lot of mistakes. We've all made mistakes, madame. Most people's mistakes don't spark bloody revolutions. Can you move, madame? I don't think so. Give me a minute. I think I can clear some of this rubble. Oh, okay.
Dear Monsieur Volpes, I am writing to you from the Demiao Railway Express. Modern technology truly is amazing. I've decided to take your advice, and I've gone on vacation until things settle down. The king fleeing to Britain, Is the Second Republic taking over? It's all crazy stuff. Anyway, before I left, you asked if I knew what happened to Falcon. Well, I got my hands on a copy of the official police report, and it says that Falcon died during the attack on the barricade. But it also says that the police did not find the body. Same as Lorne Beaumont. Weird, huh? Rumor is that he was probably blown away by cannon fire. But that doesn't sound right to me. The Falcon I knew was tough and intuitive. I think he found a way to escape and survive. So, in my opinion, he surrounds them. It's possible, isn't it? Anyway, I should wrap up this letter because I'm about to reach my stop. Vienna. I'll let you know how Mademoiselle Sinyan's parents are doing. Maybe you should come pay a visit sometime. Send my regards to Mause. Yours sincerely, Sparrowson. P.S. I see a person selling Merahmstrudel. What is it?
It's gotta be food.
P.S. Delicious! That's what it is.
I knew it! Oh shit, we did it! We finished the game!
A game? Yeah! A little early. Based on characters and art by J.J. Grandville, and the composition of Camille Saint-Saëns. Designed, programmed, and written by Jeremy Nakani. Animated, written, and tested by Mandy Lennon. Music produced by Leiden Holland. Tested and edited by Dave Shung and Imtiaz Roof. Additional character designs by Fox, Minthra, and Annie. Special thanks to all the patient Kickstarter backers. This game wouldn't have been possible without you. Extra thanks to the Internet Archive and Wikimedia Commons.
Fiend!
And this voice-acted re-dramatization would not have been possible without our fans and followers.
You have reached
the end of Russi Fraternité.
Ah, yep, that's about right. The ending you received was determined by the decisions you made in Chapter 3. Try tackling the trial in the catacombs differently in order to see a different ending. Thank you for playing Aviary Attorney! Woo! We did it!
We finished a game!
What a great story! I'd love to see the other endings sometime.
Yeah, especially the ending where Cocorico lives.
Yes!
I believe that was Route B, which I think was called Egalite. I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Danny.
Yeah, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed it a lot too. It was fun to do all these voices.
It was really fun. It made me feel a little bit more comfortable with voice acting and things like that.
Yeah, I haven't done like accents and stuff in a long time.
Although, unfortunately, because we always play so late at night, I'm tired and I don't stick to the accent as well as I do when I do voice acting during the day.
Yeah, that's okay. So we technically have 20 more minutes of the stream. Do you guys want to play a little bit of something for the last 20 minutes, or would you rather go to bed?
I'll leave it up to you guys. Oh, look, Frey's here! Frey, you came in right at the end. So, Frey, we wrapped up the game. It looks like Danny's gonna go to bed. But, Frey and Sad Girl, Okay, Nisa's going to bed. Do you Frey then? Because you're up till all hours. Do you want us to just end the stream tonight, or do you want us to load up a little something something with our last 20 minutes?
Good night, Danny.
Nighty night, Danny, and night, Nisa too.
And night, Nisa.
I say let's just play something for 20 minutes. What's it gonna hurt?
Sure, we could do that. Okay, hold on. Let me exit out of the game. So, my thought is that we could, let's see, we got this one. We could play a little bit of Jackbox, because those are short little games. We could try playing a little bit of Overcooked. What do you think? Lily?
Sorry, I was muted because I was getting a drink. I've been having some trouble with
You've been having what?
Overcooked with like connection problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I just haven't had time to like troubleshoot it.
Okay. We'll play some Jackbox then. Does that sound good to you guys? Sir?
You guys were essentially me.
Now, is game capture going to capture the actual window? Hold on. Come on. Come on. All right, hold on. No, not Aviary Attorney. Yes. This is what we want. There it is. All right. We'll
Do
play.
we need more than just the two of us for Jackbox?
No, and here's why. The audience can join.
Oh.
So if we, let's say, because now I have to switch what game we're playing, but if we switch to a different game, we might get some new viewers.
Oh, fun.
Okay, I just have to figure out how to do this. I wish I'll have to look into a faster way of switching games here. Okay. That's my screen. How the frick do you change what game you're playing on the
These
fly?
are questions I cannot answer.
I know. And I'm like, but how?
What I can do is I can check to see if any of our other friends are still up and want to join the stream to play with us. Would that be
Absolutely.
fun?
Yeah.
Excellent. We will multitask. Moderator. This is what I do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, category. Here we go. No, we're not. Okay. Jack box. Okay, yes, Jackbox party packs. Okay, done. Okay, our stream info has been changed. I hope. I hope it's the right one. I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
See, start.
Go. And let's see. And announcements there. Okay.
Oh god. Right, okay. It's so loud for me. Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, so I put out my feelers.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Just lower that down a little bit. Okay.
Okay, and I've got to get my browser back open because it was closed.
Yes. There, that's a little better. There's friendly. Okay, we'll give this did anybody respond in the discords at all? Let's see. Okay, Elle's gonna come, alright. And that seems to be it. Which is fine. Frey, are you gonna play with us? Is she still in the chat? She is, okay. Are you gonna play with us, Frey? FYI, Lily, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Danny has been in every stream since we started. What do you think of making her a assistant moderator?
That would be fantastic.
Okay, I'll ask if she's interested in doing that.
Yay! And she can ban people if I don't get to it fast enough.
That's right.
We can make Danny drunk on power.
I'll have to make sure that she can't give herself points.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll make a new ranking so that so that the ability, the things that she could do are not quite the same as everything that you can do.
Right, right.
Although I'm almost tempted to say, you know, let's just end the stream. Oh, there's Elle. Hello!
Oh, she is. Hello.
Woo! Are you ready to play a little bit of Jackbox for the end of the stream, Elle? Excellent. I'm not sure if Frey is actually here or if she's just like AFK streaming it to help us out.
Or, and this is what I think happens sometimes, is Frey will log in and be watching, and then she'll just pass out and not, not log out.
So
I mean, it's happened before.
Yeah, I am of the opinion, let's play something quick. We'll see if we get any random audience members. If not, that's fine. And we can end the night on knowing that we will be able to start our new game next week.
Yes, then we'll be starting a new game on Monday.
Which one do you want to do, Lily?
I am a personal fan of either Quiplash or TKO, but it's kind of late and TKO takes a while, so I think let's do Quiplash. There's 3 of us right now, and if we get more people, they can hop in.
Okay.
Could you stream it to me personally though, so I'm
yes, of course,
in line.
There you are. And I too will need a browser. So hold on.
Yes.
Okay, Jackbox.
No, because I won't be able to hear L. Trying to figure out how I can move my browser around so I can see everything.
Yeah.
The curse of only having one freaking monitor.
I know.
My little baby 15-inch.
I am in.
Okay, hang on. I'm trying to. This is as small as I can make it. Can I just pop it out? Okay, gotcha. All right. We'll just work it out. We'll just make. Let's see. HHYI.
I'll read out anything that anybody says.
Okay. Okay, it may be easier for you to say anyway.
Jimmy Jam, hello.
Hello.
Elle, is that you? Liam? Ah, there we are. Okay. Well, welcome, Jimmy Jam. I hope you have a good time. Let's see. I'll give it one more minute. We'll see if any other random people join. And
Blessed randos.
Blessed randos. Oh no! Elle's browser crashed. Okay.
Oh no!
We'll let you get back to join the game again.
Yeah, we gotta let Elle play.
Yeah. It does still say that you're in.
Oh, did Elle join as Liam?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, everybody's in. Let's go.
Okay.
My phone betrayed me.
Oh, that song never gets old. Ready for some quiplash? Me too. Guys, don't feel like you have to be extra funny to impress me. My expectations are already very low.
Don't be afraid to make dick jokes.
Here's round one.
Oh,
I'm going
yeah,
to
so much
beam
dong
2
jokes.
prompts to your device.
Give me a
Answer
bubble.
them however you choose. What you type goes up against what someone else types, and everyone votes on the winner. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it.
Okay.
Yeah, Jimmy's in. Yep. May's the hem and haw.
Hold on.
I'll get less than 30 seconds, baby.
There. Okay.
There we go.
These
And we have
better
one
be
person
good.
in the audience.
First one. Spell out the sound a fish hitting a person in the face makes.
Oh.
Okay, pick your favorite vote.
Oh. Splut. I like that. Splut. That's a great word. Yeah.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Up next, how old-timey sailors pass the time on long voyages. Vote now.
I wonder who wrote those ones. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for your support, Elf.
And next, how did the ghosts in Pac-Man die? Get to
Oh.
voting.
What I don't like is it shows who voted for what, so it really calls out like which of us are like the sickest of people. Yeah. I'm fucked up.
Next in line, the hardest part about being Justin Bieber's bodyguard. Okay, vote.
That's. I like how similar they are.
Everyone knows.
They have to do with his hair.
Oh my god.
Round 1 is in the books.
It's gonna be a
Let's see the
close game.
scores.
Yeah, I know. Me and Elle are apparently of similar minds.
Oh, damn, okay.
Except she's apparently way better at this than I am.
Round 2 is straight
least I got
ahead, and
2
that means
rounds.
all points are doubled.
Oh god, I'm a bad person. I'm so sorry. Specifically to Elle.
Okay, I hope you all made me proud. Up first, the most embarrassing Google search this player has entered.
Oh,
Okay, pick your favorite
oh
quip now.
God. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't get a chance to vote. Fuck. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get an
I thought
answer
there was
right to that question.
I thought there was more time.
Next on the list, what Channing Tatum calls his bud, probably. It's voting time.
That's what I call his butt. That fucking delicious badonk.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on, somebody who would make a terrible soccer goalie. Time to vote.
Oh, I have to. For those who were not here, Mouse Tank was a mouse character in the game we just finished playing.
Next prompt. The worst bachelor party would involve blank. Ready, set, vote.
Oh, man. Yeah. No, I'm...
Sorry, Elle, I'm a bad person.
No, my PTSD.
That's all for round 2. Light up that scoreboard.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right, last
It's only
round.
because you're a sick fucker.
I know.
This is round 3, the last lash. One
Okay.
final chance to catch up, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. Follow these wordlash instructions.
Oh no.
What the fucking hell?
There we go. I can't wait to see what you came up with, because I came up with something that's kind of legit.
Everybody's in. You get 2 medals to award this time. Get out your gold and silver medals now.
Oh, God.
I would love a full-size tub.
Mm-hmm.
Just render myself into soup.
Yes.
Okay, who's taking home
Oh,
some
God,
medals?
Lily.
Silver.
Yeah, you
I'm a
are.
bad
You,
person.
you
That's
are.
fine.
Oh, my God, that's awful.
Okay, let's change those medals into points. We're done. Let's see the final scores.
Congrats, Al.
Good.
All right. Well, it is 11:30 PTS, so I think we're just gonna call it. I've won, but at what cost?
I'm so sorry, Al. I'm so sorry. I couldn't resist.
Thank you everybody for joining us, even for this, short little, bonus stream of Jackbox tonight. We will be back on Monday with a brand new game, the one that we've been working on and making like super interesting. And I hope you will come back and we see you then, and that you'll have a lot of fun with it, because I think we will.
Yeah, finger guns.
Good night, everybody. Sleep well.
Night night.